Thank you, Chairman Rogers, for convening this crucial hearing on defense innovation challenges and for our witnesses for being here. I represent the eastern end of Long Island, which stands as a beacon for defense innovation. And as Long Island boasts a robust defense industrial base, we are comprised of over 167 companies, 10,000 full-time employees, and over $3 billion in economic activity. And among these Long Island stalwarts are companies like Bren-Tronics and Ross Mixers, who supply our warfighters with various battery technologies. With this backdrop, I'm eager to delve into discussions that encapsulate the spirits of innovation, collaboration, and national security. And I'd love to hear your feedback on how we can harness the potential of battery technology while safeguarding against over-reliance on foreign sources and fostering collaboration with our partners in the defense industrial base on Long Island. Ms. Hsu, the first question is going to be for you with that backdrop. As the Undersecretary for Research and Engineering, can you share with the committee what strategies the DoD is implementing to promote domestic battery manufacturing capabilities through partnerships with small businesses, like the ones on Long Island, to reduce dependency on overseas suppliers, particularly China?
So one of the key things that I've done is hire a principal director whose background is in renewable energy, exactly like what you're talking about. So he is leading an effort. He's come on board just the last couple months. He literally is going to work across the board to lay out our detailed strategy. How do we increase our domestic sources? So we'll get back to you on the details.
But we at least agree that it's a fundamental issue to be relying on overseas suppliers, especially the one that we're competing the most strongly against.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Continue with a focus on battery technology. Given the department's commitment to rapid fielding, how does the DoD plan to support and integrate defense suppliers to enhance the adoption of battery technologies in military applications? Also for you, Ms. Hsu.
Well, if you look at what each of the services are doing, they're looking at electrification. So the Army's looking at how to electrify their combat vehicles. So a lot of activities ongoing in that area. There's also activities looking at how they can electrify a rotorcraft as well. So prototypes are ongoing in that area.
I would just add, too, that in 23, there was an executive order on critical Defense Production Act components. There are 5. One of them is energetics, exactly for this reason. And as you know, when you pull apart a lot of the limb facts on different technologies and also the safety issue, particularly with naval ships, it comes down to the batteries. So.
Yeah, maybe I'll just build on that because this is an area that our teams are working very closely together on. The ability to leverage the very, very best of what's happening in our commercial battery technology arena, a lot of which actually happens right here in the United States, is a core part of what we're doing. So we're looking at, for example, how do we take the very best EV battery capability that's being developed out there and get it online for defense applications without having to come up with new form factors, because we don't really need to do that. That allows for onshoring, for supply chain resilience, all kinds of things that we've got to do together.
Help me out with this before you go on to the next thing. If you're a small to medium-sized defense supplier and your challenge is to integrate yourself into a larger issue to help supply the military with the things it needs, the innovative things it needs, what can DoD do to make it easier on those smaller guys, reduce the bureaucracy, reduce the overhead to ensure that they can compete so that they can lower costs and they can innovate more? What are we doing as a federal government? What is DoD doing specifically to make it easier to unleash this amount of innovation?
Yeah, we've first of all, you need the money. Okay, the money that we've got for a DPA was about $700 million last year. We need more money this year because if you don't have money, nothing else happens. That's number one. The second thing is we know how to do rapid contracting with low red tape, but we have to make sure that it happens. So when a company has a problem or runs into an obstacle, raise their hand and we'll get in and we'll fix it if they run into red tape. Those are things that we're doing, and I'll turn over to Doug for other examples.
Yeah, I would just say that's the heart of what DIU is all about, is helping that happen. And actually, the example you gave, Bren-Tronics, they're a DIU company.
Yeah. I would offer this. I've only been in this job for 14 months. Everybody comes with the first answer. We need more money. and I appreciate that you have to say that, to the second issue of reducing the red tape, the regulations, and making it more streamlined. I hope that we can find ways to work together to do just that.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I yield, sir.